What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Moltman episode. If you have not seen the previous video, I went and shot a really nice 8-point on a little piece of land that my family owns in the city. And Ryder was with me last night. We got some liver over here, but as you saw in the title, we're gonna do how to make deer jerky. So this is something that we don't do enough of, because when we do a batch, it goes like that. So I got a whole back hind right here, deboned back hind. Got the liver over here for Angel. We're gonna cut that up and vacuum seal it for her. So all I'm doing right now, as you can see, is just trimming off the fat. All you gotta do on these big muscle groups is just follow the muscle. So you can peel this fat back and cut all that off. You don't want any of that in your jerky. It's just gonna make it super tough. And we like our jerky lean. So I'm gonna get all this trimmed up, and then I'll show you how we cut through these muscle groups. So you can see these muscle groups right here. You just gotta cut in between these muscle groups, and that separates them. Once you follow all those seams, you'll end up with a bunch of different muscles. So once you follow all those seams, you'll end up with several muscle groups, and that's what we're gonna cut our jerky out of. So just finished trimming them up. I like to get every little piece of fat and tallow and hair that is on this meat off of there. Make sure we have some nice clean meat to work with. This is our dog food bowl, and then once I get all this cleaned up, I'll show you how I cut it, and then we'll start marinating it. Alright guys, so now I got everything trimmed out. I actually did both back quarters. We're probably gonna vacuum seal some for stew meat or canning, but all this right here is 2 back quarters off that deer. These are all the scraps. That's all dog food. We vacuum seal it into 2-day portions. So now what I'm gonna do is cut these into jerky pieces. I try to go against the grain. Like on that piece I will, but this piece is too long and skinny, so I'll just cut it like that, and that's a jerky strip right there. Try to cut them a little thicker than I used to, because found out that it just turns out a lot better. It doesn't dry out as bad, and everybody loves it. So I'm gonna get all this cut up, and then we'll put it all in a bowl, and I'll show you the marinade.
I can't find that one, Mommy. Tasia. I cut that one. I cut that.
You like Daddy, Ryder? Huh?
Hi. Lisa.
Alright guys, so we have all of our meat cut into jerky slices. So what I'm gonna do is dump 1 load, and probably don't need that much. You're gonna need some A1, Worcestershire, soy sauce, and honey, and then whatever seasoning you like. So I'm gonna do a little bit of Moltman steak and a little bit with Moltman Critter Glitter Red. So we'll do this batch with steak, and we'll put more on whenever we add it to the trays, and we'll also add black pepper. So for the A1, I do all this just by feel. I don't put a ton of A1. It just adds a little flavor. Put a lot of Worcestershire. Pop the lid off of this, probably finish off this bottle. Got another bottle in there, we'll probably add a little more. And then soy sauce, I go pretty light on it, because it's there's a lot of sodium in it. You don't want it too salty. So about like that. And then we're gonna take a probably 2 big spoonfuls of honey. This gives it the best flavor ever. About like that. And we're gonna mix everything around. We're gonna add a little bit more Worcestershire sauce. And we're gonna let this soak for a couple hours. And then we'll put it in our trays and let it dehydrate overnight. All right, so now that it's marinated for a little while, we're gonna lay these out and fill these trays up. You gotta be pretty strategic on how you lay these out, because a little meat takes up a lot of room on these trays. All right guys, the dehydrator is loaded down. We got it set to 122 degrees and I start out at 10 hours, but normally go longer than that just because it takes longer. So I'll check on it at 10 hours, see how much longer we need to go, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done and we'll do a taste test. All right guys, a little different setting. I'm in a hotel in New Mexico on elk hunt. Got Chris over here. We're setting up camp tomorrow, but we had to crash in the hotel tonight. So this is like a quarter of one back quarter of that deer, and I ate about a quarter of this bag on the drive here. So we're gonna let Chris do the taste test and give y'all rating 1 out of 10. Some pieces are bland because I didn't get to marinate it as long as I wanted to, but you get a good piece with a little bit of honey on it.
Yeah, I get a little honey on there. We need to up the spice a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't put enough spice either.
But no, it's good. Good texture.
It's good trail food.
Yeah.
Protein.
Yeah, this will sustain us for a little bit.
1 out of 10.
8.
I'll take it. I'll take 8. We just ate dinner. I had a mushroom pizza and it was delicious.
I think the only thing would be add more spice to it.
Yeah, I know.
I like spicy jerky, so.
I know. I meant to add a lot of black pepper to it, but I was rushed. I was packing for this hunting trip and all that stuff. But y'all stay tuned for the up and coming videos because we are here for the next week, and hopefully we get 2 big bulls on the ground. Tomorrow is just scouting and setting camp up, sighting guns in. It's a muzzleloader hunt, so y'all stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed the little jerky making video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and remember, eat good.